Hello everyone, this is Calvin Gastine. We're at Sayuda for a softball game as Ellen Murphy leads off things with a base hit, swinging at the first pitch. This is Sandy's Deli visiting Fox Hill Maple. There's action in the Littletown Women's League. Donna Dragoon pitches to Alyssa Rye, and we have strike one.
0-1.
Hey, what's up? Keep it going.
Long on lofted to left. Sandy LaFountain under it. Pulls it down. We have one out. And batter Penny Castine, the shortstop. Defensively for Fox Hill, we have Donna Dragoon pitching behind the plate. Carla Dragoon at first base. Teresa Bosley, second base. Lisa Dragoon, shortstop. Mary Ellen Glode. Strike.
0-1.
Third base, Lori Dominic. Left field, Sandy LaFountain. Left center field, Melissa Bosley. Off the handle, it's going to drop in. Sandy LaFountain will pick it up. In right center field, Linda Guerin. And in right field, Amy Trombley. A lot of new players, a lot of new faces here for the Sandy's Deli team. And here is one of them. This is Ann Yoakum. She's the first baseman. Strike one. Drops in over Lisa Dragoon's glove. And is going to chase home Murphy. And she's going to keep right on going and run down to the D&D and get herself a soda, I guess. A base hit for Yoakum. Puts runners at first and third. One run across, and Karen Chambers, the left fielder, steps in. Puts it on the ground. Fair ball to Dominic. The long throw to second. Goes to second with it. He throws off the mark. And we have run number 2 and Cheryl Foley stepping in for Sandy's. Strike one. One out, runners at the corners. Half of the Sandy's Deli infield is new at the positions. Under Glode's glove. Tried to field it with her glove straight up instead of backhanding it. I think she thought she would have had a better chance to pull it out of her glove that way, but as it turns out, it went under her glove. She probably should have backhanded it. Penny LaPlante.
Ball 1.
Too much arc, ball 1. 3-0 the score here in the top of the first with just one out. As I was saying, 2 of the 4 infielders are new at their positions for Fox Hill. Lisa Dragoon, in the years we've been covering this league, has always played in the outfield. There's a base hit for LaPlante. Gonna load him up. Nope, here comes Chambers. Karen Chambers hustles in. And it's 4-0. And the batter is, let's see, Sue Mahoney, it says here.
Hey guys, come on now, one down.
Strike 1.
You'll be seeing Sue Mahoney in the Slender U ads, stepping out of the tanning booth. That's a strike. 0-2.
No problem, Sue, no problem.
You big one, Donna.
Back to Donna Dragoon. She knocks it down in self-defense. Throws to first, not in time. The bases are loaded. And Laura Tatro, the batter. So Lisa Dragoon, we're getting back to the infield in Fox Hill, has been playing outfield in the games we've seen. When we first started taping this team, she was a pitcher. The first game we've got at Fox Hill back from '84, I believe it was, or '85. The last couple of years she's been a pitcher. Now she's at second base.
Strike two, foul.
And Lori Dominic is the third baseman. I don't believe she was with the team last year. Her sister Lisa LaFountain was with the team, but I don't believe Lori was. Hit to Lisa Dragoon, infield fly called. And it'll be a double play. Cheryl Foley totally confused when the umpire called infield fly rule. And she just stood there about 50 feet from the base or 40 feet from the base and easily doubled off. So I think they picked up 5 as we go now to the bottom of the first with Sandy's leading Fox Hill. Third baseman Laurie Dominic will lead things off for Fox Hill. They're trailing 4-0. We get to the bottom of the first, ball 1.
Ball 2.
Ball 2. Pitching for Sandy's is Christine Barrier. She was at third base at the conclusion of last season. She played a variety of positions. Her battery mate is Laura Tatro. At first base is Ann Yoakum. Second base, Melissa Rice. Shortstop, Penny Castine. Third base, Ellen Murphy. Ball deep, ball 4. Lori Dominic draws a walk. And the batter will be Lisa Dragoon, the second baseman. In the outfield, it's Karen Chambers and left. There's strike 1. Left center field, Penny LaPlante. Short fielder, Cheryl Foley. And in right field, it's, what is it? It's Sue Mahoney. Took me a while to get used to everybody's names. Foley, the old hidden ball trick. Allows everybody to move up. Looked like she tried to hold up her throw. She was throwing a ball and decided to hold the throw up, and it squirted out of her hands, as it oft-times does in situations like that. So runners at second and third, nobody out. And the shortstop, Mary Ellen Glode, steps in. Looks at strike 1.
1-1.
1-1. Foul ball. The team manager for Sandy's this year is Dennis Jubert.
1-2.
The team manager for Fox Hill is listed as Donna Dragoon. Team captain Teresa Bosley, and for Fox Hill, for Sandy's, the team captain is Darlene Gowett. Gowett not in the lineup tonight.
Ball. 2-2.
Excellent ball player, but she's not in the lineup tonight. And I noticed that hit to third. Murphy threw the ball to Barrier. Don't know why. And in the ensuing confusion, a run scores. Runners move up to second and third. It'll go to the base hit for Glode, and Sandy LaFountain, the batter.
Ball 1.
Well, anyway, and looking at the lineup, I noticed one of the names that was written down then crossed off. Apparently she was expected, and then found out if she couldn't make it was my old buddy Jennifer Dubuque, who didn't play for Northeastern this year because of their work schedule. But apparently she will be playing a game or two for Sandy's Deli. Way outside. 3-0. Barrier new at pitching. Last year's pitcher Luann Bombardier, I guess, is retired from the game. Ball 4.
Nobody out.
If you're going to lose the plate, Sandy LaFountain is as good a batter to lose it on as anybody. Base is loaded. 4-1 to score, nobody out. Teresa Bosley, the batter. Standing far from the plate. Looking to go the opposite way. She lofts it into trees. Foul, strike one.
1 strike.
To left. Drops in front of Chambers. Fair ball. Throw comes home. Tatro blocks it. Dragoon scores from third on the single. And we have 4-2, bases loaded, and still nobody out. And Missy Bosley
Ball.
literally following in her mother's footsteps here. She swings, chops it to short. Castine's going to come home with it. The throw's going to be high. And Glode's going to score. Here comes LaFountain. Glode was going to go out and get the bat, and LaFountain was coming home to score.
Time.
And we almost had a collision of the Fox Hill Maple players. But 2 runs score, and I believe that makes it 4-4 if I can count correctly. And the batter is Amy Trombley. Runners at second and third. I don't know, probably nobody out here. Hit under Castine's glove, knocked around by Foley. Bosley scores, and Bosley goes to third. Got a pair of sweatpants on over her shorts, and looks like she was about to lose them out there.
Come on, Shelly.
This is Shelly Skelly, the designated hitter.
Nobody out.
Nobody out. Runners at second and third.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. Five runs across, 5-4 the score. Fair ball. Chases home Bosley. Trombley goes to third, draws a throw. And Yoakum backing up.
Time.
Looks like Skelly fell going somewhere. Probably rounding first. Looks like she fell. Batter now, Carla Dragoon.
Ball.
Looks at one barely outside, ball 1. Ball 2. Runners at the corners, 5-4 the score, nobody out, bottom of the first. A big inning here for both teams, but looks like it's going to be even bigger for Fox Hill. Fox Hill, the defending champions, they lost to Cindy's Country Store when we saw them earlier in the week. Ball 4, she walks Dragoon, that loads them up. And it'll bring up Linda Guerin with the bases loaded once again. And a pitch from Barrier.
Ball 1.
Bounces across, ball 1.
Strike.
1-1.
Strike 2.
Strike 2. Come back here to Barrier. Comes home with it. Got the force at home. And we have 2 outs. And the batter is Donna Dragoon.
1 out.
The 11th batter to come to the plate this inning. 1 out. I said 2, but it's only 1 out.
Ball.
Ball 1.
Strike.
Strike.
1-1.
1-1 the count. Hit to Castine. Makes the tag, goes to second, double play. Carlo Dragoon ran into that tag. What you gotta do is you're trying to hustle on to the next base, but you've got to avoid a tag like that, or they're running from first to second or second to third. As it is, it turns out to be an easy double play. So you have to stop sometimes and not keep running. We had a battery die unexpectedly. We missed a nice single to left field by Chris Barrier. And Ellen Murphy just stepped up, swung at the first pitch, and forced Barrier at second. So Murphy reaches on the fielder's choice. And the batter here is Melissa Rye. Our score, 6-4, Fox Hill leading Sandys. Back a third. Dominic pulls it down. Throw comes into second. And Murphy goes back to first. We checked with Darlene Gowett, who is really an outstanding ball player, as to why she wasn't in the lineup. She's out on disability at the moment. She's recuperating. And we'll be back in the lineup probably in a few weeks on the disabled list. Penny Castine, hard hit to short, glowed. Take it unassisted to second, so a very quick inning. 4 up and 3 down. We go now to the bottom of the second with Fox Hill Maple leading Sandy's Deli 6-4. Ball 1 to Laurie Dominic, leading off the bottom of the second. Both teams come in here with identical 1-1 records.
Strike. 1-1.
And we have a 1-1 count to Dominic.
I can't see your eyes. I can't tell what you're thinking. Oh, and I go to the I didn't know.
1-1.
A rowdy fan on the field. Deep, 2-1.
Start us off, Laurie.
Foul ball. 2-2.
Foul ball. 2-2 the count.
Ball.
Well,
Full count.
3-2. Hard hit. Gets by the left side of the infield. Picked up by Chambers.
Boy, I can't wait till I get my son trip. Well, how come you guys are just
And the batter will be Lisa Dragoon.
No, I thought you moved.
Strike 1.
Strike 1. In the gap. Picked up by Mahoney. We have runners at first and second, nobody out, and Mary Ellen Glode, the batter.
Can we get a basketball? Strike 1.
Strike 1. Hit to third. Murphy was playing almost in left field on that one. Castine went back to pick it up after she slowed it down. Bases loaded, and the cleanup batter, Sandy LaFountain, stepping in. Wind is blowing in. She got a hold of one on Monday night
1-0.
at Mowers against Cindy's. And that ball is still probably rolling around somewhere out there.
Ball 2.
Ball 2. 2-0. On the ground to Castine. She misplays it. That was one of those that are just skimming along the top of the grass. Not bouncing, just skimming like a
Nobody out.
pebble on the water. Tough to get a bead on those. That's going to go as an error. Chases home run number 7, Teresa Bosley. Hits her ritualistic ball into the trees. It's a ritual. She does that every time she steps up there.
0-1.
Oh, no balls, 1 strike. Various pitches outside, 1-1.
I didn't see it. I thought it was
You looked at it.
everybody's laughing.
Ball 21.
2-1.
Yeah, that was good for you.
Strike. 2-2.
2-2. It's the front of the plate. Bases loaded, nobody out. Pitch swung on, a line shot to Castine. Everybody holds up. We have 1 down.
1 out.
Bring up Melissa Bosley, a left center fielder.
Come on, lad.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. Hard hit by the left side. Chambers picks it up. Glode stays put. Lisa Dragoon scores. That makes it 8-4. And Amy Trombley the batter.
1 out. Play ball. Ball.
Ball. Pop.
Foul ball. 2-1.
2 balls and a strike. Through the left side. Seems to be a path there that the ball keeps going through. Coming up, Shelly Skelly. Bases still loaded, 9-4 the score. To Murphy. Takes the tag, throws home.
Out at third.
There'll be no force once the force is made at third. There's no force at home. But Murphy got the shore out, which was really the smart thing to do the way things have been going. Allows another run to score, but it makes it 10-4 instead of 9-4, so that's not a big difference.
Strike 1.
But the outs have been hard to come by, and she was smart to get the out on that, to get the shore out. Batter Carla Dragoon. Strike 1 to her. She swings, pops it up. That's out number 3. I guess I lost track of an out there. So I think it's 10-4, but we'll check that as we go to the top of the third. First baseman Ann Yoakum hits the first pitch to Lisa Dragoon, and she's going to be on with a base hit. That'll bring up Karen Chambers, the left fielder.
Strike
1.
0-1.
Strike 2.
1-2. Strike,
Oh, you got me on. Bring her around.
Deep and outside, ball. 1-2. Foul ball.
Too high. 2-2.
2-2.
Foul ball.
Foul ball.
Two and two.
Count remains at 2-2. Line shot to Dominic. And Chambers is erased. 1 out. Gonna bring up the short fielder, Cheryl Foley.
Right.
Strike one, the pride of Bombay, New York, Cheryl Foley. Pops it up. Missy Bosley pulls it down. We have 2 outs. And the batter will be Penny LaPlante.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm trying not to throw it
It's okay. I'm ready to go. Play ball. Strike one.
Strike one. Could be in the gap. It's going to drop in the gap. Yes. It's going to be extra bases. Trombley picks it up. Misses the cutoff. Comes into Glode. And LaPlante's going to be in with a triple. So it's going to be a 10-5 ball game. A 3-bagger for LaPlante. She was on her own. The third base coach, Darlene Gowett, has disappeared on us. And batter is Sue Mahoney.
Ball.
Ball one. 2 outs.
Strike.
Strike.
1-1.
1-1.
Wow. 21. 21.
2-1. Hits it to Dragoon. Throw to Bosley in time. Mahoney's retired. And we'll go now to the bottom of the third with Fox Hill leading Sandys 10-5. Linda Guerin swings at the first offering, leading off the bottom of the third, and Karen Chambers makes a nice running grab. Chambers came out of the sun for that one and made a nice running catch. And 1 pitch, 1 out, and the batter Donna Dragoon, the pitcher. Pitcher barrier in there, strike one.
Strike two.
Strike two.
2 strikes. Ball. 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes. The barrier. The first. 2 down. Top of the order now, Lori Dominic.
Ball.
Ball one. Ball two.
2 balls.
I got it from you.
Strike.
Strike. 2-1.
I know the plates move.
Ball.
Ball. 3-1. Hard hit by Mahoney. And batter now, Lisa Dragoon, the second baseman. Outside, ball one. Dominic on first for the single. 2 outs. Bottom of the third, 10-5. Sandy's leading, Fox Hill leading Sandy's. Ball two misses inside.
Ball. 3-0.
3-0.
Take your base. Ball 4.
Ball 4. Dragoon will walk. And a batter, Mary Ellen Glode, the shortstop. Pitch from Barrier.
Ball.
Ball 1.
2 out.
Very pleasant evening out here when the wind's not blowing, but the breeze is very cool.
Ball. 2-0.
2-0.
Strike.
Strike hits the very front part of the mat, front corner right down there. Just barely a strike. Glode tries to go the opposite way. He's going to drop in front of Mahoney. And we'll have a play at the plate. No play as Dominic scores. Makes it 11-5. Dominic very alertly scores in that, and Lisa Dragoon goes to third. Runners at the corners, and Sandy LaFountain the batter. Popped up. Barrier grabs it. So Fox Hill picks up a run, and we go to the 4th inning with the Maples leading the Delis 11-5. Out at first says Bill Glode. That was, let's see who that was. That was the catcher, Laura Tatro, serving up Christine Barrier. Top of the 4th, 11-5. Sandy's trailing Fox Hill. Strike 1 to Barrier. The Garand, 2 down. So Barrier is erased in the top of the order now. Ellen Murphy. She pulls it through the left side. Base hit. Now bring up Alyssa Rye. The Glode. Nice play over to second in time. So nothing across for Sandy's. In the 4th, we go to the bottom of the inning with Fox Hill leading 11-5. Teresa Bosley, first pitch, wraps it into left for a base hit. And I'll bring up Melissa Bosley. Pitch from Barrier. Strike.
Time out. Time. 1 strike. Play ball.
Double checking where the ball hit. Popped up.
Foul ball.
Foul ball. Foley pulls it down. 1 out, and Amy Trombley, the batter. Nice. No, it didn't. She didn't catch it. It looked like a beautiful catch by Chambers. Didn't quite get there in time. Chambers came a long ways. Most teams play 4 outfielders deep. At Fox Hill last year began playing with a roving fielder, and they're continuing with that. But had they been playing with 4 deep outfielders, they would have had that previous ball. Murphy now makes it unassisted. Mosley's eliminated. Now we have a new catcher out here for Sandy's. Sue McCaslin has snuck out on the field on us. Ball 1. Batter is Carla Dragoon. Shelly Skelly's on at first. I don't believe I announced that Skelly was at bat.
Ball 2,
2-0.
Ball 3.
Ball 3.
Ball 4.
Ball 4. I'll load him up again. Dragoon draws her second walk of the evening. And with 2 outs, Linda Guerin steps in.
Come on, Linda.
Ball.
Deep. Ball 1.
Strike 1.
Strike just hits the edge. Guerin can't believe it.
1-1.
1-1 to count. Hits it back to barrier, knocks it down, kicks it once, throws it underhand in time. So we'll go to the 5th inning with Fox Hill continuing to lead Sandy's Deli. Shortstop Penny Castine will lead things off here.
Strike 1.
In the top of the 5th, 11-5 the score. Strike 1 to Castine, pitch from Dragoon. Strike 2. Foul,
Right foul.
tip,
0-2.
just barely. Pitch it to LaFountain, and we have 1 down. I'll bring up the first baseman, Ann Yoakum. And the pitch. One on a bullet to Bosley. Right at her. Catch it or die, and she caught it. Karen Chambers, the batter. The third, Dominic with a long throw. And Chambers beats it out. And I'll bring up Cheryl Foley.
2 out. Strike 1.
Strike 1. LaFountain pulls it down and left. So nothing across in the 5th for Sandys. We go to the bottom of the inning with Fox Hill leading 11-5.
Ball 1-0.
Donna Dragoon, the batter, ball 1 as we lead off the bottom of the 5th.
Ball 2.
Ball 2. 2-0. Ball 3.
3-0. Ball four.
Ball four. Donna Dragoon will walk to lead off the bottom of the fifth. And top of the order now, Lori Dominic.
Ball one.
Ball one. Ball two.
Yeah!
2-0 offering knocked down by Murphy. And Dragoon there just in time. Safe at second. Coming up Lisa Dragoon. And a pitch.
Ball
Tight,
one.
ball one.
What is she talking about? Ball two.
Ball two.
Ball.
Except for the one Dominic swung at, it's nothing but balls pitched this inning. Ball three.
3-0.
Barrier has not thrown a strike yet, except for the one Dominic hit. Up the middle, Foley with the short throw to second, gets the force. We have runners at the corners, one out. Somebody running on the field again.
Wait, there it is.
And Christine Barrier will pitch to Mary Ellen Glode with one out and runners at first and third.
Ball.
Ball one.
Two ball.
Ball two. And still, we have not had a called ball, a called strike yet. Ball three.
Ball three. 3-0.
Everything has either been a ball or swung at.
Strike one.
Strike just barely nicks the mat. Wrapped hard and by Murphy. Chases home a run, Glode with a single. Down the left field line. And a batter, Sandy LaFountain.
Strike one.
Strike one. Well hit. But they're playing four fielders on her this time, and Foley was there.
It's the base.
That's a long out for LaFountain. They'll bring up Teresa Bosley. One down. Two down.
Two out. Two out.
Okay, come on now, I got two.
And Foley, Chambers pulls it down and left. And we'll go to the sixth inning with Fox Hill leading 12-5 over Sandy's Deli.
Ball one.
Ball one to Penny LaPlante leading off things in the sixth inning, 12-5 the score. Fouled.
Foul ball.
1-1
1-1.
pitch.
Strike two.
Strike two. Just barely nips the outside. Strike. Foul. Oh, fair ball. Excuse me. Looked like a hit foul, but it's a fair ball. So it's a double for LaPlante. And it brings up Sue Mahoney. Strike one. Strike two. Just enough to make contact. Dragoon will toss the first. 2 outs. Or is it 1 out? One out. And Laura Tatro is due up, but Sue McCaslin has come in for her. So the lady in black, Sue McCaslin, will step in. Looks like she must be a Red Sox fan, however. Ball one.
Right.
Strike 1-1. Strike two. To Glow, nice pickup. First in time. 2 down. Chases home LaPlante.
2 out.
And makes it 12-6, and Christine Barrier, the batter.
Ball. 1.
Ball just misses outside.
Strike one.
Strike one. 1-1. Jaron pulls it down. So 1 run in the 6th for Sandy's. Score going to the bottom of the inning is Fox Hill 11, or maybe Fox Hill 12. We'll count again. Fox Hill 12, Sandy's Deli 6.
One and one.
Melissa Bosley leading off the bottom of the 6th. 12-6 to score.
21.
2-1 to count to her. Three and one.
Ball. 3 and 1.
Ball 4. A little doubt about that one. So Bosley walks and Amy Trombley will step in.
Ball 1.
Ball 1. Castine pulls it down as short. We have 1 down. And the batter will be Shelly Skelly.
Ball. 1 and all.
Ball 1.
Ball.
Ball 2. 2-0. Two on the count. Skelly hits it. Looks like a fair ball. Yes. Gets by Chambers and rolls uphill. Gonna chase home Melissa Bosley. She'll score. Skelly will be in at third with a triple. That makes it 13-6.
Ball one.
Ball one to Carla Dragon. She's walked twice thus far. Ball two. Barrier must be afraid of her. Must have heard about the home run she hit last week. Well hit.
All right,
The plant came a long way to drop that one. Skelly scores. And the batter will be Linda Garand. Set one inside, ball one.
Two ball.
2-0 pitch. It's going to be short, ball three. Ball four. So Garin will go to first. Carla Dragon to second. And Donna Dragon to the plate. 1 out. Strike one.
Strike two.
Strike two. To Castine.
Out at third.
Gets the force at third. That time Dragoon avoided the tag.
Two out.
Last time in a situation like that, she ran into what turned out to be a double play. So 2 outs, runners at first and second, and top of the order, Lori Dominic, the batter. Strike one, McCall.
Ball 1-1.
1-1.
Wait for yours, Lori.
To Murphy. Makes the play on Garin. So 1 run across in the bottom of the 6th for Fox Hill, and a lead as we go to the top of the 7th and final inning by a score of 13-6.
Play ball.
Ellen Murphy swings at the first offering, leading off the 7th, hits the Glode. Not in time. And transferring it from the glove to the hand, it kind of bounced up out of Glode's reach. So it's going to have to go with an error for the shortstop. And Lissa Rye, the batter. Or the runner at first. Pitch from Dragoon.
Strike one.
Strike one, 13-6. Sandy needs 7 runs this half inning to keep this game going. Hit to Sandy LaFountain, and we have 1 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Penny Castine.
Strike one.
Strike one.
That's where the elementary school is.
Hard hit off Dominic's glove. That'll be a base hit. There's the first and second. And cleanup batter, and Yoakum, the first baseman, will step in now.
1 out, play ball. Ball one.
Ball one.
Like betting or?
Reaching for that one, hit to Dragoon, but it's off her glove. Here's the throw home. Murphy scores, makes it 13-7. And on the throw home, Yoakum goes to second. So runs at second and third, one out. And left fielder Karen Chambers, the batter. Pitch from Dragoon. Ball just misses. First base is open. Slow roller Dominic. A long throw to first. Would not have been in time had it been on the bag, but it was off the bag, pulled Bosley off, but Chambers had that beat. We'll give her an infield hit on that. Good runner. 13-8 the score now. One out, and the Bombay kid, Cheryl Foley, looks at ball one. Too much arc on it. Strike 1-1.
Wow, 21.
1-1. 2-1 is the count. First one had too much arc. 2-1 to count. Hit to Bosley in center. She pulls it down. Throw comes home that she should have thrown to the second. A run crossing the plate makes it 13-9. It's really meaningless. What you want to do is keep that force available at second, keep that runner at first. Well, she should have thrown the ball to second in that play. But she's young, just a sophomore. Strike one here to Penny LaPlante. Ball 1-1. Foul at the plate. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So down to the last swing of the bat. Glode makes the unassisted play. Chambers stops in to say hello. Glode had lost track of the outs. She looked like she was thinking she had to turn 2 on that. She had the force, and that'll be the last play of the game. So the final score here in Scioto is Fox Hill Maple, the defending champions, 13, and Sandy's Deli, 9. And that's the way it was in Scioto on Wednesday, June 8th, 1988.